This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 22. By so much was YAHAWASHI made a surety of a better testament. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashai, Kal Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashai, Ba'ashem Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Shalom. All right, back at you with a lesson entitled YAHAWASHI is our surety / debt relief. YAHAWASHI is our surety / debt relief. All right, and as the book of Hebrews, the 7th chapter, the 22nd verse reads, by so much was YAHAWASHI made a surety of a better testament. All right, and that better testament is the new covenant, which we are entering to, all right, which will be in the kingdom of heaven, but is being made manifest on the planet Earth right now through the men of the Lord in the spiritual temple, which is the third temple of the house of YAHAWASHI, which is a house of men, which is a tabernacle of men, the tabernacle of David. All right, and YAHAWASHI being that chief cornerstone. Okay. Now let's get into that word surety, because as it says, YAHAWASHI was made a surety of a better testament. Who is YAHAWASHI made a surety by? Yahweh. All right. He went through that fiery trial. Ultimately, he went through that bruising and that scourging. All right. Which served as a sponsor for the nation of Israel. All right. Which that surety definition goes into. Now let's get that word surety in Hebrews 7 and 22. Let's see if there's anything in the NLT. This is Hebrews 7 and 22. Because of this oath, YAHAWASHI is the one who guarantees this better covenant with Yahweh. All right. And also that word surety can go into someone that guarantees something. All right. And as we're going to get into that word surety, okay, YAHAWASHI is the surety for the nation of Israel, most specifically the elect. All right. Now let's get that word surety. Okay. In Gross, it says a surety, a sponsor. Ooh, man. So someone that sponsors something is someone that basically donates on behalf of another to take up the funds in which they need to fulfill a cause. And that's what YAHAWASHI was unto the nation of Israel. His blood was sufficient, all right, for the sins of the nation of Israel, all right, specifically the elect, which are the first fruits. Okay. Now it says, Strong's definition, pledged, a bondsman, surety. A bondsman is someone, a bondsman is someone that, okay, basically puts up the money, puts up the funds, all right, and orchestrates someone from being released from jail, okay, or someone that is locked. And that someone that is locked is the elect, man. All right, we're locked in this prison, this cell, this jail cell of a captivity, man, here in America. All right, and YAHAWASHI serves as our bondsman, which is this word, man, which cometh in the volume of the book. All right. The Old and New Testament. The Old Testament slides into the New Testament. Okay? Now let's get that word surety on Google. But first, let's get this precept. This is John 15 and 13. It says, greater love, and YAHAWASHI speaking, greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. And that greater love was shown by Yahweh for the nation of Israel through YAHAWASHI, all right? Because he laid down his life for his friends, which are the elect, man, of the house of Israel, okay? The nation of Israel, okay? That is the YAHAWASHI's friends, point blank period, the men of the Lord, all right? It says, verse 14, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. That's right, man. And the Most High command us to what? Fear him and keep the commandments. All right, that's the whole duty of man. Okay, faith in YAHAWASHI. We're justified by that according to Romans the 5th chapter. All right. Now let's get some more on that word surety. All right. This is Sirach 29:15. This is just backing up that John. It says Sirach 29:15. Forgetteth. I'm gonna start at 14. An honest man. Who was that honest man? YAHAWASHI, man. All right. He was honest. He was true. He was just. He was valor. All right. Integrity. He was ultimately all of that, which we aspire to be on this side, man, and just pattern ourselves after YAHAWASHI. We have the ultimate example how to be in the flesh, how to move, how to think, because YAHAWASHI is this word, and this word gives us the instructions on how to do things. All right, how to be better, how to operate amongst our brethren, how to be a better student, how to be the better teacher, how to be a better servant of YAHAWASHI. It's Sirach 29:14. An honest man is surety for his neighbor, right? Surety for his neighbor. And ultimately, YAHAWASHI fulfilled that greatest example, all right, and being that surety for the nation of Israel, the elect. All right, it says, but he that is impudent will forsake him. All right, impudent. Okay. It says, forget not the friendship of thy surety. Notice that word friendship again, man. All right. Because this is a friendship we have with YAHAWASHI. And that friendship was made, or that friendship was came about through YAHAWASHI. That's how we become back to friends with Yahweh, man. That's how we shake the hands with the Father, man, through YAHAWASHI. All right. So he was made a surety on our behalf, which we went into that definition, which means a sponsor or a bondsman. All right. We're going to get it on Google as well. It says, forget not the friendship of thy surety, for he hath given his life for thee. So that's a clear indication that it's talking about YAHAWASHI, man. When the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he given his life for the sheep, man. All right. This is John chapter 10, verse 11. I am the good shepherd, and this is YAHAWASHI speaking, clearly indicating to you again that it's talking about YAHAWASHI. He is that sponsor. He's that surety that giveth his life for his friends. It says, John 10:11, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Woo. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep, man. All right. That's why it says, forget not the surety of him that giveth his life for the sheep, because you can't forget that. How can you forget a man that laid down his life selflessly for the sheep, man? That's why we always put it in our remembrance, these laws, statutes, and commandments, in our remembrance, this gospel, this truth, this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, man. Okay? Now let's get that word surety on Google. It says, a person who takes responsibility for another's performance of an undertaking, for example, their appearing in court or the payment of a debt. And that's why I entitled this video, YAHAWASHI is our surety / our debt relief, because our debts came about through our transgression, through our sin. That's how our debts came about. All right. And that relief came through YAHAWASHI, but we believe in YAHAWASHI through faith. All right. Keeping all the laws won't save you if you don't have faith in YAHAWASHI, man. This is a faith-based thing. Okay. It says, surety, money given to support an undertaking that someone will perform a duty, pay their debts. And YAHAWASHI was that offering, that sacrifice, man, given, all right, for the debts of Israel. And notice it says in that first definition, it says a person who takes responsibility for another's performance of an undertaking. For example, they're appearing in court, or the payment of a debt, man. You can't. Hey, this is beautiful, man, because the scriptures call YAHAWASHI what? Because it said appearing in court, right? So YAHAWASHI has appeared in court on our behalf, man. He's gonna exonerate or render the elect not guilty. This is Isaiah 9:6. It says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. Who's that child? Who's that son? YAHAWASHI, man. And this is an example of YAHAWASHI in the Old Testament, man. Just showing he cometh in the volume of the book. Who else would this be talking about, man? This is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It says, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And I just want to get that word counselor, all right, because as it mentioned on that definition of surety, it says someone that appears in court on the behalf of another, or for a payment of a debt. So if you have a debt, an outstanding debt that you just owe, and you got creditors that are after you, all right, you got these banks that are after you and whatnot, right? So a surety will come in and take place and say, look, I'll pay all those debts. Leave them alone. Don't worry about calling this phone anymore. I'll take upon the responsibility of all his debt. And that's what YAHAWASHI was likened unto the nation of Israel. It's Isaiah 9:6, that word counselor. All right? Because it said surety is someone that comes on the behalf of another in court. It says counselor. It says to advise, to consult, to give counsel, to propose, devise. It says to consult together, exchange, counsel, deliberate, guide. Strong's definition, guide, purpose, take advice. You see? And that's everything we get from YAHAWASHI. He's our counselor through this word. We get advice. We get purpose. We get motivation. All right? We get plans. Okay? We get counsel. You know? We get our purpose from this word through YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, this message was edifying. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and are worthy of their double honors, my teachers. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 6 of time. Kwam Yashala, Shalom.